Chosen one, pause for a moment and listen. Heaven has orchestrated this encounter. You didn't stumble here by chance. You were summoned. This is a divine appointment, written into your timeline before you were even aware of it. The Spirit of God is drawing you into a revelation that will not only answer questions of the heart, but activate a supernatural shift in your life. You are standing at the threshold of something holy, something prepared in secret, now ready to be revealed in the light. Anointed one, heaven is speaking. Behold, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs forth. Do you not perceive it? Isaiah 43:19. The same power that breathed galaxies into existence is aligning your steps right now. This is not just about romance. It's about recognition, soul meeting purpose, destiny meeting destiny. Before the promise manifests, God always prepares the vessel. That's why your spirit feels the stirring, the pull, the divine anticipation. You've been positioned for this moment, not by effort, but by grace. As you hear these words, something within you is awakening. Stay alert, chosen one. Heaven is revealing what's been hidden, and the unveiling begins now. Chosen one, this isn't just about love. It's divine orchestration. The longing in your heart isn't emptiness. It's heaven rearranging the storylines of two lives destined to collide. That quiet restlessness you feel isn't anxiety. It's divine anticipation. Heaven is moving behind the curtain, aligning hearts and timing so that when the connection appears, it won't just touch your emotions, it will shift eternity. Every delay, every rejection, every silent season wasn't punishment, it was preparation. The silence wasn't absence. It was strategy. You were being refined like gold, stripped of distractions and illusions so you could recognize real love when it comes. What you thought was delay was actually divine construction, God strengthening your foundation, so the blessing wouldn't crush you when it arrived. This next covenant will be born of clarity, not chaos. When they appear, you'll recognize peace, not pressure. You'll feel something inside you finally exhale. This is how heaven aligns two hearts, without striving, without fear. The person God is preparing for you isn't just coming to love you, they're coming to mirror the work He's already done in you. Their scars will match your healing. Their strength will match your calling. Chosen one, heaven's timing is flawless. If this message found you, it's because your heart has reached readiness. The shift you feel isn't random. It's divine acceleration. What's being released now is not just love, but legacy. When two people refined by fire meet under God's assignment, their union becomes a movement. They don't complete each other. They confirm each other. Together they birth destiny. You thought you were late or too broken, but heaven says, no, you're right on time. Every closed door was divine redirection. Every unanswered prayer was God whispering, not yet. I'm still preparing the promise. When you meet them, it won't be butterflies or confusion. It will be peace. It will feel like coming home after years in exile. But this isn't only about who's coming. It's about who you're becoming. The transformation within you is proof that the promise is near. God had to teach you stewardship before releasing partnership. He had to awaken the builder in you before sending someone who could build with you. What's happening inside you now isn't change. It's evidence that heaven is aligning you. Anointed one, you're not preparing for heartbreak. You're preparing for holy union. This love will not drain you. It will develop you. It will bring you closer to God, not distract you from Him. You won't lose yourself in it. You'll discover the version of you heaven always saw. That's why the atmosphere feels heavier lately. You're expanding spiritually to hold what's being sent. The pressure you feel isn't punishment, it's proximity. When heaven draws near, the air changes. So breathe, chosen one. Stay in alignment. Don't chase. Position yourself. Heaven delivers to order, not chaos. Keep your heart open and your faith anchored, because even now God is whispering your name to the one He's prepared, and their spirit is already responding. What you couldn't force in years will unfold in a moment. You are not waiting in vain. You are waiting in purpose, and this is just the beginning. Chosen one, now that heaven has stirred your heart, it's time to see this through the lens of destiny, not desire. What God is doing in your life isn't ordinary matchmaking, it's divine architecture. Before your future spouse ever steps into view, heaven is preparing both of you to carry something greater than affection, assignment. This connection isn't coming to entertain your emotions, it's coming to activate your mission. The delay has been your protection. Every person who left, every promise that broke, it wasn't rejection, it was preservation. God wouldn't let unqualified hands hold what was still sacred. You are being hidden like a priceless seed waiting for the right soil. Anointed one, you didn't lose what was meant for you. Heaven simply refused to let counterfeit sabotage your calling. I've walked through that hidden season. When God stripped away everything familiar, I thought it was punishment, but it was purification. He wasn't breaking me. He was detoxing my heart from imitation love. You can't discern authenticity until you've been separated from what's false. That's what this wilderness has been about. Not loneliness, but holiness. The one God is preparing for you is being refined too. They've walked through loss, betrayal, and silence, but they didn't grow bitter. They grew better. Their faith has been tested just like yours. Without even knowing your name, they're sensing a shift, the same stirring you feel. Heaven is aligning your journeys with divine precision. Chosen one, what's happening now is supernatural. The world may call it coincidence, but heaven calls it covenant. Those sudden nudges to pray deeper, declutter your space, shift your habits aren't random. They're prophetic indicators that the promise is near. Whenever heaven prepares to release something monumental, the natural realm begins to tremble in anticipation. And this is bigger than romance. It's about inheritance. God isn't just pairing hearts. He's pairing purposes. When this person arrives, it won't feel like fantasy, it will feel like fulfillment. You'll sense peace where you once felt pressure, clarity where there was confusion. Their presence won't distract you from your calling. It will sharpen it. You'll know them by their fruit. This connection will bring order, not chaos. It will call you higher, not pull you lower. It will awaken discipline, not dependency. You won't have to convince them of your worth, they'll see it immediately. They won't run from your depth, they'll match it. Anointed one, heaven is saying this is not another cycle of almosts and maybes. This covenant was conceived in the mind of God before time began. The same spirit that designed your destiny is now orchestrating a meeting that cannot be missed. One that will feel both brand new and deeply familiar. So stay faithful. Don't grow weary in the waiting. Keep tending your garden, because the promise is already on its way. Heaven hasn't forgotten your name. It's being spoken in rooms your feet haven't entered yet. And when it happens, you'll know it. Not because it's loud or dramatic, but because it's divine, chosen one. Something sacred is in motion. The air around your life is thick with promise. What's coming next won't just change your status. It will shift your story. Chosen one, hear this clearly. This isn't just a new chapter, it's a new realm. Heaven is unveiling what's been hidden, and the Spirit of God is saying, now you'll understand why the waiting was long and the pruning so deep. Every delay, every disappointment, every silent season was divine choreography, a sacred setup for something extraordinary. Every no was heaven's disguised yes. Every closed door was protection, ensuring nothing premature could steal what was meant to last. The person God is preparing for you isn't coming to rescue you. They're coming to build with you. They carry the other half of the vision you've been guarding in prayer. Their scars mirror your own. Their faith strengthens yours, and their endurance matches the weight of your calling. This isn't another fleeting spark. It's an eternal assignment. When your paths meet, it won't feel like a first encounter. It will feel like remembrance. Your souls will recognize each other because they were written into the same sentence of heaven's script. Anointed one, the love approaching you won't drain or distract you. It will develop you. It won't come with chaos, but with clarity. You won't need to chase or question it. Because divine love doesn't force, it flows. It prays with you, grows with you, and anchors you in peace. It will confirm every whisper God spoke in the dark, every promise you clung to when no one else believed. That's why you felt the shift, why old things feel empty and shallow connections no longer satisfy. God has been preparing you for depth, and depth requires solitude. You haven't been lonely. You've been in training. Isolation has been His classroom for discernment and patience. He's been teaching you to recognize His voice so clearly that no counterfeit could deceive you again. I've walked through that refining fire myself. There was a season when God stripped away every voice until His was the only one left. I thought it was punishment, but it was purification. Silence taught me the language of His presence. When He brought people back into my life, I could instantly discern who was sent and who was simply present. That's what He's doing for you now, refining your spirit to sense His divine fingerprints. Chosen one, don't fear the intensity of your dreams or the change in your atmosphere. These are prophetic tremors, evidence that heaven's blueprint is unfolding. You're not waiting for fulfillment. You're stepping into it. The unseen is becoming visible. Heaven has already signed the release. When this covenant appears, it won't arrive with noise or spectacle, but clothed in peace. It won't compete with your purpose, it will confirm it. It won't pull you from God. It will push you deeper into His glory. Divine alignment isn't loud. It's steady, pure, and sure. Anointed one, this love won't complete you, it will multiply you. Together you'll build what neither could carry alone. You'll break cycles, birth legacy, and model divine partnership on earth. So prepare your heart. Stay grounded in prayer. Let your obedience tell heaven you're ready. When the door opens, it will be sudden, sacred, and undeniable. Chosen one, the heavens are aligning, the angels are moving, and your name is being spoken in places your feet have not yet walked. This is not another test, it's your testimony unfolding. Chosen one, heaven isn't just preparing you for a connection, it's preparing you for a calling wrapped in covenant. What's unfolding right now is not ordinary romance. It's a supernatural appointment. The one being aligned with you is more than a spouse. They're a destiny partner, anointed to multiply what God placed inside you. That's why everything in your life has been shifting. God is removing what was temporary so He can establish what is eternal. You felt it, the pull to simplify, to pray deeper, to separate from distractions that once seemed harmless. You're not changing for no reason. You're being positioned. The atmosphere around you is charged with divine purpose, and your obedience is unlocking acceleration. The door you've been waiting for isn't opening through effort, but through alignment. You've matured into the version of yourself that can sustain what heaven is about to release. Anointed one, hear this. You're not waiting for love. Love is waiting for you to be ready. The person destined for you has also been walking through transformation. They're learning to carry peace instead of pain, purpose instead of pride. They may not see it yet, but their preparation has been synchronized with yours. What felt like isolation for both of you was actually intercession, heaven praying through your waiting. I've seen this divine pattern before. There were seasons I thought God forgot me, but He was writing the parts of my story I hadn't yet lived. He was building bridges I would one day walk across. The same is true for you. God has been arranging conversations, timing, and divine intersections you couldn't plan, even if you tried. Your name has already entered rooms your feet haven't touched. That's favor, unseen preparation for visible manifestation. You've asked why doors closed just when you felt ready, or why people left right when your heart opened. But heaven was doing what you prayed for. Protection before promotion. You didn't lose stability, you gained strategy. Those exits weren't rejection, they were divine edits. God was removing what couldn't carry your next chapter. Chosen one, the season of hiddenness is ending. Heaven is unveiling you. What looked like delay is about to reveal design. And when it happens, it will be sudden. A divine convergence where everything starts to make sense. The one entering your life won't come to distract you, but to confirm you. You'll recognize them not by appearance but by atmosphere. Peace will announce their presence, and purpose will define their energy. They won't fear your calling, they'll guard it. Loving you will mean partnering with heaven, not competing with it. You won't have to explain your anointing, they'll recognize it. You won't have to chase them. You'll be trusted to steward the connection. And when your eyes meet and your spirit recognizes home, you'll know it wasn't timing, it was God. He waited until your healing matched their humility, until your faith matched their readiness. Heaven has written your names on the same page, and the ink has already dried. Chosen one, what you thought was lost time was sacred timing. The next door won't just reveal a person, it will reveal a purpose signed by heaven's hand. So stand firm, stay faithful, and remember, what God joins together, no delay or distraction can divide. It's not coming, it's already unfolding. Chosen one, listen closely. What's happening now isn't emotional, it's prophetic. You're walking into a moment heaven has been preparing for years. Everything that once felt delayed or silent was secretly moving toward this divine release. You're not being held back. You're being delivered into perfect timing. The air around you feels charged for a reason. That quiet intensity in your spirit is heaven's confirmation. Something supernatural is shifting. God has already approved a transfer of favor, a release of resources, and an unveiling of divine partnership. You've been faithful in silence, and now heaven is rewarding your stewardship with visibility. The promise isn't coming to you. It's coming through you, anointed one. What's about to manifest won't look like striving, but like flow. Doors will open without struggle, and people aligned with your destiny will appear as if they were waiting for this exact moment. This is what divine orchestration feels like. Ease after endurance, peace after pruning. When heaven finishes preparing a vessel, blessings no longer drip, they pour. You are about to stand under an open heaven. And what's released won't just bless you. It will reveal your purpose. I once mistook silence for failure. I thought I'd missed my moment, but heaven was anchoring me so deeply that when breakthrough came, it wouldn't move me out of alignment. That's what God's doing for you. He's strengthening your foundation because He intends to build something eternal on it. You're not just entering a relationship. You're stepping into legacy. Your future spouse isn't an answer to loneliness, they're an answer to calling. This isn't mere romance, it's a divine merger. 2 missions, 2 mantles, 1 flame. Together you'll build what neither could build alone. Heaven recognizes this union. Written before time began. Chosen one, your person has been walking through their own wilderness. They've faced storms you couldn't see, cried tears you didn't witness, and asked the same question, God, when? Heaven's answer was never no, only not yet. And now that time has come. When your paths cross, there will be no confusion. You won't perform or prove yourself. Love won't demand healing. It will coexist with it. The peace between you will confirm heaven's authorship. You'll sense it in the way conversations flow, how prayer feels natural and silence feels safe. True divine partnership doesn't press. It preserves, anointed one. The same fire that once burned you has refined you into gold. You had to lose the counterfeit to recognize the authentic. Solitude taught you the sound of your own soul, so that when this connection arrives, your spirit will know its language. So don't despise the waiting. Every surrender, every not yet built the bridge to your now. The one God is sending carries not just love, but assignment, covering, and peace. When they arrive, you'll know the wait was holy preparation. Chosen one, heaven has flipped the script. What once felt like loss is becoming launch. You're not overlooked. You're being unveiled. Keep your heart pure, your posture humble, and your faith fierce, because the divine transfer has already begun. You're no longer chasing love. You're attracting purpose. And when it stands before you, you'll know. This is the one God prepared when He prepared me. Chosen one, the weight you feel right now isn't pressure. It's prophecy. The shaking around you is heaven's announcement. that your unveiling has begun. You're not in delay anymore. You're in delivery. The Spirit of God has been aligning every area of your life. Your finances, your emotions, your mindset, your spirit, because what's coming carries too much glory to rest on instability. You've wondered, why does everything feel unsettled right before breakthrough? It's because before God releases new oil, He must break the old vessel. You're not being destroyed. You're being reshaped to contain more. The blessings ahead can't fit inside the version of you that doubted, overthought, or settled. Every stretch, every test, every lonely season has been divine training for elevation. You've been refined in hidden rooms, prepared for public purpose. Anointed one, heaven says, your obedience has reached remembrance. The prayers you whispered in silence, the seeds you planted in faith, they've all matured in heaven's timeline. Now the harvest is moving. Everything God promised is aligning in supernatural synchronization. The same hand that ordered the stars has ordered this season for you. The person God is preparing for you has been walking through the same refining fire. They've endured loss, pruning, and divine isolation. They've learned the language of surrender. When your paths cross, neither of you will arrive needy, you'll arrive ready. They'll carry peace that settles, faith that strengthens, and love that builds. Their spirit will be tuned to yours, and when you meet, your soul will rest, not race. This is what divine alignment feels like. Not fireworks, but foundation. It doesn't overwhelm, it overflows. Every heartbreak, every lonely night was a prophetic rehearsal for this covenant. God was teaching you to stay when others left, to discern truth when charm tried to deceive, to value peace more than attention. I've lived that refining fire. I once questioned if my waiting was wasted. But God whispered, I don't rush masterpieces. I finish them. That's what He's doing for you. Heaven won't let you settle for almost when you were created for abundance. So don't fear this final stretch. When pressure builds, promotion follows. When warfare intensifies, it means heaven's gates are opening. You're crossing from preparation into manifestation. The person, the promise, the provision, all are converging right now. Anointed one, prepare your capacity. Make room, release what no longer serves your spirit. Forgive where it hurts. Let go of fear. In this next move, obedience will be the open door. The wind of heaven is behind you, and everything meant for you is being magnetized to your light. Chosen one, what's coming won't confuse you. It will confirm you. It won't drain you. It will develop you. You've waited long enough. The same God who called you into the wilderness is now calling you out. This is the sound of fulfillment, steady, sacred, unstoppable. Stay aligned. Stay surrendered. The transfer has already begun, and your story is becoming testimony. Chosen one, as heaven draws closer, that mix of peace and urgency you feel isn't contradiction, it's confirmation. The Spirit of God is awakening every dormant part of your destiny because the promise is no longer distant. It's at the door. The trembling in your spirit isn't fear, it's movement. Heaven is rearranging things in the unseen realm so that when the divine meeting unfolds, it will happen with effortless precision. You're being positioned, not pressured. The hand of God is quietly guiding you into spaces you didn't even recognize as preparation. Every new place, conversation, and assignment is a prophetic breadcrumb leading you toward a divine intersection written before time began. Don't rush it. Don't force it. God's orchestration never misses a note. Anointed one, discernment is your greatest weapon right now. Counterfeits always appear before the covenant. Distractions will look like destiny, and familiar faces may resurface carrying old energy. Opportunities may appear promising but lack peace. This is the enemy's final attempt to pull you out of position. Stand firm. Confusion is often the last test before clarity manifests. I've been there. I've felt the tension between what's easy and what's divine. I remember almost settling when impatience whispered, maybe this is good enough. But God kept teaching me that peace isn't passive, it's prophetic. When something is from Him, it carries rest, not resistance. Each time I chose peace over panic, heaven moved the timeline forward. That's the same choice before you now, chosen one. Your obedience is the bridge between prophecy and manifestation. When your spirit says wait, trust it. When you feel led to pray instead of react, follow it. When that still small voice says prepare, release, or pause, obey. What's coming requires precision. Heaven isn't sending someone to complete you, but to complement the calling inside you. When they arrive, it won't come with confusion. It will feel like divine recognition. The timing, the peace, the flow, all will bear heaven's fingerprint. You'll see it in how your purposes overlap. Your prayers echo, your heart rests. You won't feel pressure to perform. You'll feel permission to breathe. This connection won't just touch your emotions, it will shift your environment. Together, you'll carry an atmosphere of growth and favor. Ideas, creativity, and opportunities will flow with supernatural ease because divine alignment produces acceleration. That's why God has guarded you. Not just your heart, but your harvest. Anointed one, what's coming is holy. It will require faith, humility, and surrender. You don't need to figure it out. Just stay available. The same God who revealed the promise will reveal the path. You won't miss it. Heaven's timing is flawless, so remain expectant. Keep building your purpose, feeding your faith, and guarding your peace. The final touches are being completed in heaven's blueprint. And soon, what you prayed for in private will manifest in public. Chosen one, the wait wasn't wasted, it was worship. And now that worship is becoming fulfillment. The angels have gone before you. The promise is in motion. The alignment is happening. You are closer than ever to the divine unveiling you were created for. Chosen one, this is the moment heaven has been preparing you for, when what was promised begins to take shape before your eyes. The silence that felt endless wasn't emptiness, it was incubation. God has been forming something sacred in secret, and now the unveiling begins. You can feel it, that calm before breakthrough. That stillness isn't imagination. 'Tis heaven pausing to watch prophecy manifest. You've waited faithfully, prayed through pain, trusted without proof, and now heaven is saying it's time. Time for what was hidden to be revealed. Time for what was delayed to be delivered. Everything that ended before its time was heaven's way of clearing space for what's arriving now, fully formed, divinely aligned. This next connection, this divine partnership, will not just change your life, it will confirm heaven's fingerprints on your journey. You'll recognize it because it won't rush, won't demand, won't confuse, it will rest. You won't chase it or question it. You'll simply know, because it will feel like peace entering the room. Their presence will remind you of God's faithfulness more than words ever could. Anointed one, the counterfeits taught you discernment. The disappointments taught endurance. The delays taught trust. Every season was preparation. You've been built for longevity, not fleeting emotion. That's why this blessing took time. It was never meant to be temporary. When this union manifests, it won't just bless your emotions, it will multiply your purpose. Together, you'll carry a shared anointing that heals, uplifts, and restores. You'll find yourselves finishing each other's prayers, dreaming the same dreams, and carrying the same fire for purpose. This isn't attraction, it's alignment. Heaven is pairing purpose with purpose so that generations can be transformed through your covenant. I know this final stretch feels heavy. Warfare always intensifies before the promise. Distractions increase because the enemy knows heaven is near. Stand firm, chosen one. Guard your focus. Keep your praise, it's your protection. What's being released carries generational weight, and heaven will not let it fall into unready hands. Remember, divine fulfillment doesn't arrive through chaos. It settles in peace. Keep your home in order, your heart in purity, and your spirit in stillness. Don't let impatience tempt you into almost. Peace is still your compass. The same stillness that sustained you in waiting will guide you in receiving. Chosen one, you've reached the birthing moment where faith becomes sight. Soon you'll look back and realize every closed door and lonely night was necessary for this unveiling. Heaven wasn't withholding, it was preparing. Now breathe. Step forward. The door before you will open easily because your spirit carries the key. What's coming isn't random. It's restoration, recognition, and reward. Anointed One, your waiting season is complete. The divine meeting is set, the covenant sealed in heaven. Walk into it with confidence and purity. You're not stepping into chance, you're stepping into prophecy. Chosen One, heaven kept its promise. Now go and live it. Chosen One, as this message comes to a close, breathe deeply and let the presence of God fill the space around you. This isn't the end of a video. It's the continuation of a divine unfolding. You are not waiting for heaven to move. Heaven is already in motion. The transfer has begun. The atmosphere around your life is shifting, aligning and preparing to reveal what was promised long ago. You are standing in your Kairos moment, your appointed time, where divine timing and divine readiness meet. Anointed One, heaven has heard your prayers, seen your surrender, and now calls you ready. What you've been carrying in faith is about to manifest in form. Every seed sown in tears will now produce a harvest of joy. The silence you endured was God's workshop. The stretching was His signature of trust. You have passed through fire and come forth refined. And now the fragrance of your obedience is reaching heaven's throne. So walk forward with peace. Speak blessings over your home, your future, and the one God is preparing for you. The divine connection, the provision, the breakthrough, it's already finding you. Stay in alignment. Keep your spirit pure. Keep your heart open. Heaven rewards those who remain faithful in the unseen. If this word has resonated in your spirit, let heaven hear your agreement. Write, "I receive it," in the comments below as your prophetic seal of faith. Until we meet again, Chosen One, stay positioned, stay surrendered, and remember, the promise isn't coming. It's already here.